U.S. troops have just been granted legal authority to go on the offensive against ISIS in Afghanistan for the very first time. Until now, the military's only way of going after the terrorists there was in the case of a direct threat. But a new classification has freed up the rules of engagement for U.S. forces, that classification giving the terror group a name. That name, ISIS-K, or ISIS Khorasan, essentially an amalgamation of a new wave of ISIS cells in Afghanistan and Pakistan and the existing Khorasan terror group. To break some of this down, we go to our retired Lieutenant Colonel Scott Mann, U.S. Army Special Forces. Good to see you again. Let's begin with first, explain this to me, because we've been talking so much, obviously, about ISIS in Syria and Iraq, but how strong is the presence over there, the concern over their presence in Afghanistan? Well,
they're growing. I mean, there's a lot of reporting coming out of Afghanistan right now that they are really trying to establish a presence there. Now, there are members of the Taliban and other groups that don't like that, but they are getting a following. They have a very strong global narrative, Brooke, and it resonates. And there are groups in Afghanistan right now that are switching allegiances to ISIS. And I think we'll see their presence grow in Afghanistan in 2016.
President Obama has called the Khorasan group, quote, seasoned Al-Qaeda operatives. For so long, though, we've been talking about almost this one-upsmanship,
right,
or rival groups, right, between an ISIS or Al-Qaeda. Now it appears this is a merge.
Yeah, but I think the thing that your viewers would really want to consider here is one of the major differences between Al-Qaeda and ISIS is ISIS really do believe that they'll achieve this apocalyptic end-of-days scenario on their watch. So they are very, very committed to strikes and drawing us into, this end-of-days battle. And so when you think about what ISIS is capable of from a level of local violence, these guys are, I think they're even more serious than Al-Qaeda in terms of what they're doing. So when I see them setting up safe haven in Afghanistan, it concerns me.